This video is on the why. We're going to be looking at the elements in design in the following slides. So I'd like to start us off with this quote from John Berger and his film and book called Ways of Seeing. Seeing comes before word. The child looks and recognizes before it can speak. We understand visual communication on a different level than we maybe understand verbal and written communication. But that doesn't mean that we necessarily understand the reason why we understand an image. Soon after we can see, we are aware that we can also be seen. The eye of the other combines with our own eye to make it fully credible that we are part of the visible world. And we're going to be creating for others. And so it's that contextualizing of we're making visuals and we're putting them out there for other people to understand. That's this kind of bringing together in visual communication. So a key theme or key themes for this whole semester are going to be thinking about how do we understand what we see, so that then once we kind of analyze our own understanding, we can then apply that outwards. But we need to think about whether or not others understand things in the same way that we do. And when you think about those two things, then we can make work that communicates effectively to a really wide range of people, which is our ultimate concern here. So it's important to understand how we process what we see. So when we see things, how are we creating meaning? Well, the brain is going to do three things when it sees something. It's going to see what that something is, it's going to locate that object in space, and then it's going to indicate a feeling to us. And so we're going to talk a little bit about how we talk about the what, the space around the what, and then how we can use these elements to create feeling in others. So the eye might see the object, but the brain is going to process it. We're going to be using images to clarify what we're communicating. We're going to interact with those images to create engagement and ultimately make it so that other people are engaging with our work. Now, one of the things to think about is how images can be used in creating memory. And now memory can be very emotional. We can get teary-eyed when we see a specific painting, or it can be that kind of persistence of an image over and over again creates a meaning memory, such as the 3 arrows that are in a triangle that mean recycling. And these are things that have come to create meaning through use over time. So we're going to learn to see by finding patterns, by finding relationships, and then associating those patterns and relationships with meaning. And we're going to understand how we can talk about all of these things through the vocabulary that's coming in the following 3 slide sets. Hopefully in class we're going to get a chance to look at a little bit of John Berger's kind of seminal piece on ways of seeing as a way of kind of contextualizing the cultural elements that go into this as well.